Hello, hello. Trying to work on this computer again. As you know, I like my technical difficulties all the time. Hi, Jekyll. All right, share, everybody. That way we can get more people in here. I've been waiting on the Baron, of course. If he can ever find his face.
I made it in time, though. I wasn't going to be here tonight.
Yes, he did.
Sewer was going to take my place, but I got back here in time, so we sent him back down to the underworld. So Sewer will not be here tonight.
And if the music is too loud, please let us know. I'm doing good, Jekyll. I'm just waiting for the Baron to get in here and we can get started. Get comfortable on this stupid metal thing that I'm sitting on. That's why we got cushions. Try and keep the bottom a little more cushy. Okay, I think I'm good. All right. So like I said, if you could share us out, that'd be great. Really?
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 Really? See, he's on time, but he's not on time.
Never on time.
Never.
Never on time.
Never. Always making a pain in my butt.
What up? We're back.
Right?
We're
New
back. 2023.
Right?
Hey, who's this in my chair?
I have no idea. So if you're in here, say hi too, please. Please.
It's a twisted critter. These things are everywhere around here.
I know it, right? Because if you pop in, it says way over there who came in. On here is when I see somebody comments, really. Oh.
He's a happy twisted critter. He's so happy to be on the new show.
Hi, Jonathan. I don't know what doodle means, but okay.
What?
He just said doodle.
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 It's probably Doodles. Doodles the clown.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
He's very excited. He is so excited for the new season of the Baron and Cindy Night Show.
No, you're already at 15.
Woo! Very happy.
Hi, Matt. Hi, Sin. You're not here.
Hello.
He says I'm not here. Sin Mile said I'm
You
not
are.
here.
I see you there.
Right. Look, you got to be like my new bestie. You got Sin in your name, just like me.
Sin and Cindy. But now that'd be a cool show. The Sin and Cindy Show.
Right.
Just throw me out of the picture, man. Come on. So yeah, we're back from
Jekyll, I have no idea. It's all open public, so I don't know if it's something to do with what they're trying to watch on. Said that their friend's trying to get in but can't.
Oh. Well, you can go to the Screencraft page, the Johnny Ross page, and try it that way as well.
Right, go to a different page.
Yeah. Yep.
Try it.
That might work.
It might. It might not.
But yeah, we're all excited for the 2023 season. We just had a little bit of a break during the holiday, time to rest and regroup.
Not per me. I would have been on here to talk to all y'all, but
No, I had enough of y'all. I had enough of you. No, but we had a lot of planning and preparing for the new season and some new events we're doing and promotions we're doing. So we're busy. Yep. This year's format, we're going to do more and more special guests coming in.
hence the empty seat.
Empty seat over there. That will be filled tonight. But one thing I did want to bring to everybody's attention, we're actually outside of our shop Voodoo's World of Odd Teas.
Hi, Jesse.
Doing our show.
We are.
Because our good friends Wayne and Brian McVeigh from Awaken Haunted Attraction came in here, a couple weeks ago, last week, and redid the whole front of our shop. So this is part of it. I know you can't see up top there, but it's really cool, and all down the line there.
Blinky neon sign up there.
It's a really cool looking outside of the shop, so that's what we wanted to do the show in front of today. So that's what we're doing, and it's super thankful for them guys to come in and spend the day with us. And,
yes.
You know,
make things look cool.
Yeah.
Make them look cool. Right.
But yeah, I wasn't going to be here tonight. You were going to be stuck with Sewer. Man, that would have been rough.
Yeah.
Woo!
Not much of a talker.
Yeah, he don't talk much. He screams a lot and grunts a lot and does
hands out empty candy wrappers.
Yeah, what's up with the empty candy wrappers?
I don't know. He's your friend.
But he makes inappropriate. Well, they're not inappropriate. Not memes. What are the little emojis? So if you ever go onto his Facebook page and try to talk to him, he's just going to reply with goofy emojis.
That's why I don't talk to him.
He's fun. Come on now.
He is.
But so are we filling the room here?
We are. We're at 20.
Outstanding.
But
Well, without any further ado, let's bring in our first of the year
Brand
special
new,
guest,
2023.
2023, Miss Candy McFarlin.
Yay!
Woo!
Look, we'll clap for you. Well, thank you, Jonathan. We try to be fun. Ish. At least I'm not over there with that spider that likes to come down on top of my head.
Yeah.
How are you, girl?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I know, I miss you.
I know. I miss you too. It's been since Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Well,
has.
the Christmas event.
Christmas event,
Yes.
Red Awaken, yep. So Candy McFarlin is one of the top, we feel anyways.
Top of the food chain.
Top of the food chain in the cosplay industry. This girl, she does some wickedly cool cosplay costumes. Makeup artist over at Awaken Haunted Attraction. She did your makeup over there as well.
Yep, the clown makeup, if you see that picture. Did that.
So that's our Candy. That's our
Candy. Great name, too. Why couldn't I have a cool name like that?
So give us a little bit of a brief background on, where did you come from? How, who's Candy McFarlin?
Who is Candy McFarlin? Good question. Well, I have been cosplaying for, since 2011. I have about 60 costumes or so right now, and I'm making more for 2023. So my first convention was an anime convention I went to with some friends, and I didn't cosplay then. They had an extra ticket, so I went with them. And I had never been to an anime convention before and had no idea that people dressed up all year round. So I was like, I'm down. So I decided to make my first costume, which was Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
Nice.
So it was learning body paint. I mean, I jumped right into body painting and trying to learn how to do all of that and learning airbrushing and all
Now,
that.
did you do any
you
type
didn't learn the airbrushing
until afterwards?
Until after.
Yeah, so you didn't do any makeup prior to this, okay, so
No,
that's when it started.
just regular,
Right, your
just
daily makeup.
just daily makeup and things. So
Okay.
yeah, that's where it kind of started. I had dabbled when I was in high school with some effects makeup stuff like tissue paper and latex, and this place where we all start. And so I had dabbled with that, but that was my first. So
Nice.
I
Never looked back.
never looked back.
Never
So
looked back.
kind of took off pretty quickly. For me, I did have a niche being a plus size cosplayer before I got really, I'll say saturated, but that sounds bad. But a lot, it became much more open. It kind of blew up. It became much more of a fun thing for people to do, and was kind of more socially acceptable.
Right.
And so.
Hi, Nitro.
Hey, Nitro.
And so.
He's over there.
I hate it.
He's
when this
not
thing
here.
comes.
He's there.
I hate that. I hate it down there, but it's a necessary evil down there.
So yeah, I started getting hired as a guest for conventions, and so I would what guesting involves is going to the convention, and I get a booth usually where I sign prints, and then I'll do panels on different topics having to do with makeup and crafting and wig styling and all that, and then judging costume contests and whatnot too.
Fun.
That's awesome. So what is like one of your favorite characters? Like, what do you have a favorite, or do you have like multiple?
I really like Fiona from Shrek Forever After. So I did the warrior version of Fiona from Shrek 4, the fourth one. She decides that she doesn't need a man to rescue her, and she like becomes a big.
Everybody needs a man to rescue them.
Do they?
Right.
Do they really?
Do we really?
But so yeah, she is in a tartan, and and she's got a big, huge battle axe, and she's really awesome and stuff. So yeah, I got to. It was my first time making armor. It was my first time with using the air brushing.
Yeah.
Because with my first time of doing Ursula, we we're not gonna talk about it. It was bad. It was a bad situation. Latex paint and
It was just everything everywhere.
So that was my first time of using the airbrush, and then crafting like my ears and like figuring out ways to do that, and making the battle axe, and it was just like a whole bunch of new skills. So that kind of like that one's kind of near and dear to my heart.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And Amber says cosplay for life.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Right now, over there. We do this all the time. It's like he wants to wave over here, and they're over there.
And I catch myself looking down here all the time, and it's like rude because our audience is over there. They're all, see, look at all the people seated out in the audience.
In the vast audience.
Yeah.
Look at
This
that.
guy way up here. Look at this guy up here. He just, what is he? Put your clothes back on, man.
It says you.
Yeah. So okay, so what's your latest cosplay costume? What's the latest one you
The
did?
latest one I did was in November. I debuted 2 new costumes in November, and that was a ball gown version of Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh.
So again, I did prosthetics because I did all of her scars as prosthetics, and I did body paint, and then plus like this huge beautiful gown, which is amazing. And then I did Sarah Sanderson from Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
as well.
Did you like the new one?
I
that came out?
did.
Did you?
I
Okay.
did. You had to kind of go in it with an open mind
Yes.
and just kind of say it's not going to be the same.
Right.
But it was cute. I think
Yeah.
they did a good job.
We
so.
enjoyed it. We watched it. We enjoyed it. Like you said, it's not as good as the first one, but rarely do I like the second. When they remake
Yes.
something.
Especially that far
That
out.
far
So that was
out, yeah.
a big gap.
Yeah.
So.
And Nitro, you suck. Can I get in your suitcase?
Where's Nitro going?
Cosmo,
Stop it. No Cozumel for you.
right?
Yeah.
And then Amber says, it's where she can be herself.
Yeah, exactly. It's so funny because you're in a costume, but you're still like feel more like myself than I do. Because you can just kind of let go and have fun. So.
Well, and everybody, fire in some questions in here for
Yes,
Candy.
please.
Please, throw some questions out there, or us, but you already know about us, so you probably won't throw any questions our way.
Till we do another giveaway where they have to know things about us,
Yeah, that's always fun.
isn't it? Something new every time.
So what shows have you done around cosplay shows?
Lots. A lot of shows.
Okay, now let's start with what's your favorite cosplay show to go to?
My favorite cosplay show to go to is Colossal Con in Sandusky, Ohio. So it's at the Kalahari Water Park.
Okay.
So it is a convention at a water park. So we
fun.
all do swimsuit versions of our costumes.
Oh,
so
wow.
some of the anime characters and stuff, they have swimsuit versions, and some other comic book characters and whatnot. But a lot of these characters don't. So you get to be creative and kind of figure out what would this
Look like.
character's
Yeah.
swimsuit look
And
like.
to me, I feel like that would be the thing that would make it more. What do I want to say? I'm trying to think of the word. Here we go. See, English dictionary. That you made it unique, so that makes that character more
original.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like that aspect. And doing mashups and stuff is fun too. Where you're taking two different genres and kind of putting them together and stuff. So like a friend of mine did a Star Wars Disney mashup kind of group, which now Star Wars is Disney, but you know, she did like a Slave Leia version of Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, cool.
And it's really cool. So I do like that convention, and then C2E2 in Chicago. The
Hi,
comic,
Scurvy.
C2E2?
Yeah, C2E2.
Okay.
So it's the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo.
Oh, okay.
So C2E2.
So that's why you say it that way.
Yeah.
C2E2.
C2E2. And that's a great show too.
Hi, Christy.
Bring me a beer, Christy.
Sin says he
I'll
gets
take him
dressed
too.
up just to go grocery shopping.
Well, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Ooh, she
Right.
lives in Chicago. Yay.
Ooh.
I did a haunt in Hobart, Indiana at a water park.
That's Becker. Hey, Becker.
Oh, Becker.
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 He's a regular on our show. He's
And then Christine says beware. So
Oh, I don't know either. That sounds like a threat.
right? What does that mean? Christine, I need to know.
Oh, is that Christine or Christy? Our
No,
Christine.
Christy is in here as well.
Oh, okay.
This is a Christine.
Oh,
Okay,
bush
yeah,
rat.
because Christy needs to bring me a beer.
Oh, right. Mud says hi. Hi, Mud.
Hey, Mud. Say hi to Mud.
Mud.
Mud. Mud.
Mud.
Hi,
He's a
Mud.
friend of ours.
How's it going, Mud?
Right. Oh, carjackings, muggings.
Oh, yeah. I stay in the hotel.
Right. I'm glad you got your prize, Becker. That's awesome. It only took him forever to get them out.
Well, there's a reason behind that.
Oh,
There was a
there's
reason,
no reason.
but I don't remember what it was. I remember there was a reason because we kind of got, behind on some stuff, and they were packaged. They were on the counter inside the shop, ready to go. It was literally just getting me from here to the post office about a mile away, and it took a minute.
That's tough, yeah.
It took a
Like
minute.
a month.
I mean, to be fair, I don't
See?
like going to the post office
Yeah.
in general,
Yeah.
so
And that's what a lot of it was, because
the
we're
hours
in
are
a-
the same as what you work.
Yeah, and we're in a
Right.
downtown area of Lansing, and traffic, once you get out of Rio Town, over the highway over here, oh my God, the traffic just gets stupid. And there was that's what it was. There was a lot of construction on the highway, because the highway wasn't open yet. So,
Then you
Okay,
Watch.
question before it goes away. I think you already answered this, but what cosplay did you start with that really helped your love for cosplay?
good question.
So I did start with Ursula from The Little Mermaid, and that really did kick off my love for it. One story that I really, really loved is that I was at a convention in Chicago called Anime Expo, and I went there because there was a girl there that I wanted to meet. She's a really well-known cosplayer in the industry. Her name is Yaya Han.
Yaya.
She has her own fabric line. She has her own thermoplastic line.
Wow.
She's very you can go into Joann's and find her fabrics. And
Oh,
things.
wow.
So she's
Okay.
really well known in the
Yeah.
industry, and I was just totally a fan of her. I went to go visit her at her booth, and I was fangirling all over her. And I was just so excited to see her, and I asked her some questions about body paint because, again, I was having a problem with body
Yep.
paint. And so I was asking her some questions, and I turned around and I noticed she had a line of people behind me waiting to see her. So I was like, oh, I'm really sorry. I'm tying you up at your booth. I'll, step aside. It was really nice meeting you.
Right.
And I walked away. And when I walked away, the group of people walked with me because they weren't waiting to see her. They were waiting for me to be done so they could get photos.
Oh.
Costume.
That's
And
awesome.
I felt like a rock star. That was that's I find okay, yeah, I could
This is where I want
I
to
could
be.
do this.
Right.
This is where I want to be.
Oi.
That's outstanding. Oi.
Yeah, Lucas.
Oh,
Likes to
Lucas.
just say
Oi.
every time.
Oi.
Like a soccer hooligan.
Oi.
So awesome. They're flying in there, no questions, but they're talking amongst themselves.
So James Scurvy
Yes.
Scurvy.
said he's heard bad things about her. She's always been a sweetheart to me. When I've met her, I know that it is hard. Some people, she was on a TV show about cosplay, and it was, I know some other people who were on the show, and
Are we talking about Yaya?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
scurvy.
I can't see.
He can't see
Can't see
that,
read
so
that,
if you
so-
don't tell him what you're talking
Yeah.
about, he's like on a whole different level.
So the show really made her look bad. And I know that talking to other people, it was edited purposely that way.
Yeah.
And every time I've met her, she has been such a nice person.
That's
like,
good
has
to know.
been really, really kind. But yeah, you know, people catch. I met Jason Momoa at a convention, and everyone says what a sweetheart he is and how he's so nice and everything. He was a total jerk to me. When I met him. Yeah. So like, you get people and you have bad days and stuff and bad interactions. It happens.
It does. You know, we've heard, you know, bad things about, you know, certain special guests of conventions that were just like
for sure.
horrible. There's one in particular that we had, our friend down the street did a show and her
Had a
special
nightmare
guest was
about it.
a nightmare.
I mean, you're talking the night before the show, wakes her up at 3 a.m. because he doesn't like the hotel he's in.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. And then wouldn't leave the hotel.
After she found a new one.
And then wouldn't get out of the car in the morning to get to the show.
And was late.
That.
Made a reporter cry.
Oh.
Yeah. So he was a nightmare.
Yeah.
And
See,
not just to her.
I feel really terrible. So like a lot of times they're, you know, the conventions are running you ragged, especially the cosplayers, to be honest, because we're cheap labor. You know, it's like they can fill up the panels with we have a lot of content because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. So they book us heavy. And so we're like running from, you know, prejudging of a costume contest and then going to a panel and then trying to spend time at your booth to meet people
And that's
all
what
that.
Amber was just saying there, that, you know, she said that it's hard sometimes as a professional cosplayer because you are stretched in so many different directions.
Yeah.
The last show that I did in November was like that, where I was running the entire. People were coming up to me, it's like, "Hey, I'm stopping by your booth to see you," and you weren't there, and I was like, I was literally in panels all day, all day long, and you feel it because people stop you. It's, "Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture?" And you're like, "I'm sorry, I'm not," you know, and you feel like you have to turn
you feel that.
down.
Yeah.
But at least you say it that way and not like,
I tried to.
no, I gotta go.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
That'd be nice.
you know, I'm done.
But I do a lot of content
That'd be
on like body positivity and stuff, and anti-bullying and things like that.
What would be me?
Gotta go.
Right, gotta go.
Don't have time.
Oh yeah, I'd be a dick. I'd be a dick.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
No, I'm a nice guy when I want to be. Depends on the day.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I'm kind of nice.
I'm always nice.
Yeah,
I mean, you've always been nice to me.
yeah, because she'd hit me if I don't.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'd hit you.
See, when you're my
Right.
when you're my friend, I don't let that fly. I'd be like, I'm gonna punch him in the arm.
That's fine. I mean, I punch in the guts. That's where you.
Now, didn't we just talk about anti-bullying just a second ago? And here they are talking about beating on people.
Yeah, but you're different.
Yeah, that's different.
I invite it, so it'd be rude if I didn't accept it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
See?
I won't bully you. I'll just beat you up. But I won't be mean about it.
We'll put you in your place.
Yes.
Is what it is.
Yes.
I knew it was a mistake having these two on the show at the same time. Well, you know, to be fair, normally she's the odd one out. It's always like guys.
Oh,
So,
Always.
you know, so she's always like,
Girl
getting,
power.
well,
Yes.
now again, I should, you know, when we had William from Twisted Critters,
Yeah, you were ganged
they
up on
destroyed
pretty
me.
bad.
They destroyed me.
That's because I'm the nice one, see? So people want to talk to me.
Well, they know my kryptonite, and they just kept jabbing me with this kryptonite, you know.
Oh, Scurvy knows what that is.
Yeah. Speaking of scurvy, we're going to be there. Is that still on for Sunday?
Never answered me.
Scurvy, are we still coming down on Sunday to do the Sickening Scurvy show?
Right.
That was-
If you're still here, answer.
Yeah, we're supposed to be going down there and doing their
Cooking with
famous Cooking with Plurns. That's crazy show. The things they eat that they make is like pretty
Insane.
disgusting. Well, they take a recipe and then
Just a normal recipe.
they file it through Google Translate multiple times.
Different languages.
Yeah, and then whatever comes out of that recipe, I mean, you know, flour could end up being like dirt or something, you know, just translate, and that's the ingredients they use.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
a really cool concept.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun,
That's
and
fun.
it's horrific too when you see some
Oh, I
stuff.
know.
We got 2 questions. Amber wants to know what cosplay took the most time putting together for you, and Scurvy wants to know your favorites.
That's some issues I have to deal with today. But yes,
So yes, we are still on.
you're out still on.
Oh,
So we will reiterate that again at the end of the show as to what time and everything.
Yeah.
We'll let Candy answer the questions that she got asked.
The one that took the longest to put together, I did a Starfire cosplay. So again, I'm a big person, and I like to dress for my body shape. And Starfire is this little tiny skinny alien who's about this big, and orange.
About the size of my wrist, right?
Yes, and bright orange. But again, body paint. I always go for the body paint because that's kind of my thing. And she wears usually just like a little tiny, either a one-piece thing or like a little bikini thing. And she's or like the little hot pants and the little top. And so I had to try to figure out a way to like make that more conducive to being a bigger person and what's going to make me comfortable.
Yeah.
I could go out there wearing hot pants and a tank top, and I would have been fine with it. However, I'd be more comfortable dressing for my body shape. So that took some time to kind of figure out, and then I made armor pieces because I ended up doing like an armored version, and it was a lot of trial and error. I also made like her little green flamey thing and all that. So it was a lot of trial and error to get the pieces to work for me. And my favorite cosplay was Fiona from Shrek Forever After.
Right.
I
Hi,
really
Pixie.
am liking my my Renaissance Festival costume right now too.
Oh,
like
those
with
are
the
fun.
Yeah.
I do the fairy, like a dark fairy with my poison mushroom, and I'm gonna make a new poison mushroom crown for her this year.
Oh.
See, you're so busy, I can't even ask you to help me with me.
Anytime, reach out anytime. I will help you.
Oh no, I need you like physically here.
Oh,
I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing. You could just be like,
we got a workshop in the back of the shop, and one, it's a mess back there because we got so many projects going on. But she'll get back there working on stuff, and then she just starts like losing her shit because of like trying to figure stuff out.
I can relate. And it's so. For example, that dark fairy, I had kind of taken a break from cosplay for a while because I was getting married, and so I was saving my money and everything because it's a very expensive hobby. And yes, I do it professionally, so I do get paid to go to the shows and stuff when I'm invited. But sometimes I want to go to shows out of pocket that I want to go to enjoy as a guest and not work.
right, to just do whatever
Just
you want.
and the costumes itself are very expensive to make. And so I had been out of it for a while because then COVID hit and then nobody was doing conventions.
Right. Yeah.
I went to make a crown for my dark fairy costume because I wanted a really big, like kind of reverse crown. It sat at the back of your head and kind of came up. And I wanted like it to look like leaves and twigs and flowers and everything, but I wanted it to be like a metallic base. And I made that piece of shit 3 times. Like 3 times. And I was like, have I lost it? Like, I used to be good at this stuff, and now I'm like,
Yeah, you get rusty. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
got
do.
rusty.
I always say you don't use it, you lose it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know?
it comes back quick.
It does.
Yeah.
Like,
I ended up making that thing out of, what are those? Pipe cleaners and hot glue.
Yep.
Pipe cleaners and hot glue. And it turned out awesome. So,
Yeah. Well, like I said, with my characters, I don't even know where to begin. So,
well, you know what? We're just gonna have to sit down and have a
Right.
Girls' night,
yeah,
Right.
girls' night,
cosplay,
brains-
costumes.
So
and
I'm gonna be you. You've had Andy as a guest.
Yes.
Our doctor from
Yeah.
the haunt.
Yep.
We had Andy as a guest. He is going to be helping me. I'm going to be making a new costume coming up here for a convention in March, and I am going to be doing a barbarian from Diablo 3. And so I'm going to be making full armor, and he's going to help me because he's got a really nice workshop, and I just don't have the space like he does. So,
Yeah.
and his tattoo shop in the basement is like nothing but like a craft shop. So,
Nice.
Yeah, so he's going to help me do that.
That'll be
that's
fun.
awesome.
That'll be
Yeah, I
awesome.
need to get a tattoo by him. It's like every time I meet a tattoo artist, I'm like, okay, I need a tattoo
Now
from
I need
you.
some tattoo from you. He's done almost all my work. So
Nice,
yeah.
nice. Well, that's good. See, eventually I'll get there.
Yeah, he's great.
a hot glue cosplayer's best
Yes,
friend.
absolutely.
Yes, it is.
And you don't.
And thanks, Nitro.
It's not a cosplay until you burn yourself with hot glue or a heat gun. Like, it's just, I
Well,
have a
I'm
huge
past that, and I
scar.
haven't even done cosplay, so this is normal. But yeah, that's like I said, it's stuff that I love. I love learning new things, so that's why I'll suck up like anything that you guys.
That's
teach
that's
me.
what
Eva
that's what
foam. I don't know what Eva foam.
EVA foam.
EVA
Yeah.
Oh, EVA.
foam.
See,
Yeah.
Eva. I'm like Eva foam.
Yeah. EVA foam. So yeah, like yoga mats,
Okay.
or like
Our son,
anti-fatigue
he does.
mats.
He makes.
So flexible.
He'll do cosplay pieces for some of his costumes, and he uses the EVA.
I love making props and wigs. I do a lot of stuff with wigs, and again, kind of my signature thing is body paint. Like if I can do a costume with body paint, and that's why it takes me so long to get ready for them too, because most of mine have like a significant.
Yeah. And we were gonna have her come in one of the characters, but because she came from work, that's like she said, it takes time.
Yeah.
So,
It does.
but you get her beautiful normal face.
People don't see my normal face all the time.
That's
Because I'm
right.
either I'm the nurse or I'm some other character. That's a funny thing too with cosplay is meeting someone out of cosplay.
Oh,
yeah.
You like have no
Always.
idea who they are.
No
Yeah,
idea.
Like,
you're
no
like,
idea.
who are you?
Yeah.
Yep, I've had embarrassing moments where I've talked to someone and I was like, "Well, it's nice meeting you." I was like,
Oh,
it's,
you know me.
it's me."
Right.
I'm like, "Well, whoops,
Right, like,
sorry."
who are you?
We get that a lot as well because people
Right.
that we know, in the haunt industry as well, and the events that we do. If we're in costume or out of costume, or they're in costume or out of costume, and we really haven't seen them or they haven't seen us out of costume. It's
Yeah.
It's like you almost
Always
need a sign when
uncomfortable.
you go meet somebody. I'm Cindy.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the after parties for cosplay
Yeah.
conventions and stuff are
Yeah.
amusing.
Yeah. Well, speaking of after parties, we're going to talk a little bit about our event this Friday. We got
Friday
a
the 13th.
Friday the 13th event here in Rio Town. It's
That's
what?
a good segue.
Oh.
That's nice.
The Friday the 13th, Friday nights in Rio Town. So the shops around
Oh,
Rio
thanks for the
Town,
stars.
We're going to be open till 10 o'clock. Pretty much all the shops in the mall here, and then down the street over at our friends at Screamatorium, Dead Time Booksellers, and I think a couple other of the businesses down the street are going to be involved. Mood lighting, so all the main lights will be off, and we've got all sorts of special effects lighting coming in. We got characters that are going to be lurking around, drinks and treats and music and all sorts of fun stuff. So that's this Friday in Rio Town.
Right.
We'll be open all day. Our normal hours 11 o'clock in the morning, but then we're going to stay open till 10 o'clock.
And Cindy and the Baron will be there.
Yep. And I hear Sewer is going to be there.
Oh.
Yep, Sewer, and possibly we got the.
Everybody's talking about tacos.
Ooh, I want tacos.
Oh no, me too.
We might have a
Thanks
Jason
for the
Voorhees.
stars.
Thanks for the
Jason
stars.
Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees, but the bag head,
Yeah.
or the
Which is
yeah,
amazing.
which you don't see that
No,
often.
you
always
don't.
see the hockey mask Jason. So we may have him lurking about here as well. So I'm
Let me know if you need a nurse.
Always.
Oh, absolutely.
You're always welcome.
Oh, absolutely.
It's Friday the
Okay.
13th.
Yeah, come on out. Come on, absolutely.
Right, like cow.
Yep. Yep.
Never get enough of my candy.
Right.
You know how that is, right?
I do.
So yeah, Friday the 13th, Rio Town, Lansing, Michigan. Get your flight tickets and your bus tickets ready, and everybody come on out and fly out and
Plane
drive out.
tickets, yeah, all that
Yeah,
good stuff.
yeah, walk over, whatever. It's it'll be a fun event. And then with Awaken, who we're so happy to be involved with Awaken.
Oh, thank you, Nitro. 500 stars.
Oh, thank you, Nitro. We've got the Awaken Haunted Attraction. We just love being a part of you guys' family over there. And you guys got opening up for Valentine's.
Yes.
What's
Hi,
going on
Everett.
there?
Our Valentine's Day event is on February 11th, so that's the Saturday before Valentine's Day. It's called Love Bites, and it's a blackout event. If you haven't been to one of our blackout events, it's awesome. We turn off almost all the lighting except for, the effect lighting that's needed.
Right.
And then we send the groups through, which is one little tiny itty-bitty flickery flashlight that
One little
sometimes doesn't
flashlight.
even work per group, not per person. So
Right. That's gotta be fun.
It's
Yeah.
great. I actually have been scared. Like I don't get scared.
Right.
And like I actually got scared.
Being in,
Okay, we start
Start.
for 1 second because I'm going to backtrack. Scurvy wants to know if you have, if you do horror costumes.
I do.
oh, good question.
I do.
And she
Wow.
works with a haunt, so
Yes.
Yes.
She's got one gnarly one that we know about
Yes.
anyways.
Yeah. So I
Well,
do the Nurse
Nurse
Candy.
has been on here.
Yeah, Nurse has been on here. So Nurse Candy from Awaken, and she's been with Awaken for 5 years. And the first 2 years of Awaken, I was Clown Candy the Clown. So I had my creepy clown. And then, well, the hell was that?
This place is haunted.
It's haunted
You're gonna
in
hear
here, so
weird
yeah.
shit in here.
Yeah.
Cool.
As long as you don't start
I-
hearing the voices, you're
I didn't
doing
hear
good.
voices, but I did see a shadow.
Yeah, and then
Like-
that thing goes off
Yeah.
from the shit. Yeah,
I
it's
did
crazy.
see a shadow earlier today, and I was like, no, you didn't. But I think I did.
We've told the story before when we're working here late at night, by just her and I. You literally
Thank
can
you,
hear
Jonathan.
people talking, like a man's voice. You can't tell what he's saying, but it's so like he's right in the next room over here. Out
No,
the
it's
hall.
over here in the back.
Yeah.
Well, I was hearing it over this way too,
Oh.
but yeah, it's great. This place is freaking haunted.
So yeah, those are a couple of the horror ones that I've done. I don't get to do anything for Halloween because I'm at the
Working,
haunt, so
yeah.
I never get to do anything for Halloween. And usually when I do horror conventions, I usually go to promote the haunt, so I'm doing a haunt character. So
Yeah.
I haven't really gotten a chance to do other characters outside of it. I would love to do some really awesome horror
Yeah.
characters.
Well, you can help me with mine.
All right, absolutely. Because
Because she's elaborate and I don't know where to begin.
we got this.
Right, so we'll talk about
We
that
got
later.
Yeah, here in the description, we won't
Yeah.
go through the details of that costume again because we've talked about it.
Several times.
It's
Several times.
ooh,
We need to make it happen. We'll make it happen.
Yeah, well, before next Halloween, because,
We got it.
yeah.
you know,
We
we'll
got it.
probably be at the haunt probably more,
Good.
with
So-
the exception of the days we're going somewhere else.
So, continuing on with some of the things that are coming up, we just talked a little bit about with Scurvy, their show, Sickening Scurvy Show, Cooking with the Clerns, this Sunday.
This Sunday, tune in.
Sunday. We're going to be driving down south and hooking up with them in their kitchen, and we're going to be cooking with the Clerns. So everybody that
We're not
follows
sure
their
what
show-
we're cooking yet.
Nope, we don't know yet. But we'll be on their show this Sunday night. So if you go to their Facebook page, Sickening Scurvy, you can find out the details of that. What else we got going? We got Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. That's right up our wheelhouse.
Mr. Pokey, don't touch it. Must be that irresistible. I'm being pet.
It's pretty good.
February 18th, Mardi Gras in Reotown. It's the second annual.
Thanks, Juju and Lulu.
And that's always a good time because we bring out king cake and cupcakes and the music and the festivities of Carnival.
Of
and-
Mardi Gras.
Of Mardi Gras.
In Lansing, Michigan.
Again, the shops down the street will be, some of them will be involved, handing out beads and stuff like that and special sales.
Right.
And we'll be doing a live feed with Sickening Scurvy on that day.
At 7.
At 7, we'll be doing our regular show, but we're going to do it on that Saturday night.
Yep.
After
So
that.
so be prepared for that. It'll
Yep, so
be
we'll
an
have
odd day.
The day will be filled with the Mardi Gras stuff up until 6, and then at 7 we'll go live. We'll do the live show with Sickening Scurvy. Then after that show, we go down the street to Schulte's Bar, a sponsor and
then?
supporter of ours, for the after party. And everybody's invited to go down to the after party.
Yeah.
down at Schulte's Bar. It's just a mile and a half down the street.
So come hang out with us.
Yeah, and Sick and Scurvy and everybody else that shows up. So that's February 18th. So that'll be a good time.
That will be fun. That will be fun.
Yep. And then before that,
And
and who knows that reference?
Right.
And then,
What does that belong to?
let's see who can get it.
Hi, Ryan.
Hello.
Brianna.
Oh, hey, buddy.
See, I love when I do that. I'll just say, hi, Ryan, and then I'll go, Triano, and then he goes, oh, hey! You know?
Well, and I specifically know who it is, not just a first name, and you know. But our next.
Oh, see, so if you don't know him, you are not on that list.
Oh no. Just, I mean, Ryan's a common name. It could be Ryan Seacrest for all I know.
And you should still tell him hi the same way.
Yeah,
See?
he's watching.
Yeah, he is. I saw Ryan Seacrest pop on here.
Right. Sneaking in.
But our next live show, our normally scheduled live show.
2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from
right?
now. 2 weeks from tonight.
Yep.
We have Sin Mile.
Who is in the chair.
Yes, he
If
was.
he's still here.
Yep. Say hi if you're still here, Sin. Now, Sin, he's a great cosplayer as
Awesome.
well. He's got some
My kind of
great
people.
looks, and he's got a huge following. So, you know, he does a lot of content, cool videos, and things like that. So we'll have Sin Mile here. And on
He's
top
still
of that,
not here.
He might have left.
No.
Oh, he's still not here.
He's here. He just says, I'm not here.
But what's really cool, we're going to be working with Jason Collins from Paradigm. He does special effects lighting and projections and stuff like that. So we're going to kind of set up the show with that type
That's
of
awesome.
stuff. And
Hi, MJ.
working closely with Jason
Bernice.
over Hello Paradigm. And then doing more work with them as well to help us, hopefully, with our productions and things like that. So there's a lot of
Oh,
things
that
we
should
want
be
to do.
fun. Yeah, having
Yeah.
somebody that can do like some crazy stuff. That
Yeah.
would be like awesome.
Yeah, so we want to do more with our opening segue and some of the things like that that we were working on today. We thought we were going to be able to do that new opening
Right.
sequence.
Thank you for the stars.
That new opening sequence. We were hoping to debut that tonight, but we couldn't get it to go. So we're still working on it.
Right.
So, and then we'll have Jason Collins from Paradigm on the show as well.
At some point.
Yeah, we're
still
gotta schedule it.
booking 2023. So
Yes.
if you have, you know, like a thing that you do,
Actors,
or yeah,
creators, entertainers, artists.
right, and you want to be on the show, you
Give
know,
us a holler.
just
Yep.
PM me, DM me. I always, you know, that PM,
PM,
whatever. It's just message me.
Same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same thing.
Just message me.
So yeah, we're
Thank you,
we're getting
MJ.
people we're getting people scheduled, and so we can get you on the schedule, and you know,
Yes, yes. So
lots,
if you're
lots of irons in the oven. Is that the same?
always, I got way more than lots. I got like tons.
Yeah.
Too many things.
Yeah, it is.
Can't keep up.
Who's all here? Who's
I
all
can't
here?
tell you who's all here.
Who's
Just
all
who's,
here?
you know, talking.
Sound off.
Sound off.
Sound off,
1,
everybody.
2.
Who's here?
Buckle my
It
shoe.
doesn't matter because I can't see anyway. So unless she tells me who's here.
Pixie.
Pixie's
Jello.
here. Hello, Pixie.
No, Jello.
Jello, Pixie. Jello, Pixie. Jello, Pixie.
Right? Jello Pixie. Right?
That sounds good.
That's like a flavor.
Sounds like a good drink.
Right?
You know what we should have done tonight too is the auction for cuddly creatures. That auction, that a lot of the stuff that we won, we got in the shop now. We should have brought that on the show tonight. So we got the Jeannie's doll. That
Well, you
we're in-
still can. You got 15 minutes.
Oh, you want me to go get that stuff and bring some of the stuff on there?
Sure.
All right.
We're going to show you some of the stuff that we won.
Talk amongst yourselves.
We'll just have a private
Sid
conversation.
Miles says, sound on.
Sound on instead of sound off.
Sound off.
I got nothing.
I'm
I didn't do
we
it.
need to work on a cosplay for you.
Absolutely.
100%.
Well, even like my hog character, like you
Yeah.
said, there's just so much going on
I
there.
consider that a cosplay. I mean,
Oh, do you?
well, yeah. I mean, so the word cosplay means costume play. So it's not just being in the costume, but it's
Ah.
play acting as the character as well.
character.
So,
So that
I
works
mean,
for a
why-
haunt.
Yeah, that works for haunt.
Because you act in that too.
Yeah. I mean, I do way more acting as my haunt character than I do in cosplay. Because
Right.
again, like when you're a guest, you kind of have to. Yes, you're on, but you also have to like be approachable. Like if I was you know what I mean? Like people are coming up to
Murderer.
meet you and see you, and so you can't just be like.
Right. MJ, I don't know if you weren't in here earlier, we just talked about him taking a month to get other people's stuff out, so we'll have to ask him again when he comes out here about a sticker shoot of me, but if not, if you haven't gotten it, I'll have him try to resend it.
It'll just be another 2 months.
Right, it's just,
That's
yeah,
fine.
right. It might have been longer than that for her. I don't even know. It could have been before Halloween.
Oh.
Outside.
Oh goodness. We have things.
Well, not everything. This is a couple things.
Yeah.
But
So this first one is the doll that
Oh, pretty.
Jeannie
well,
Bird.
I didn't say what it was about.
Okay, go ahead and.
So one of our dear friends, Jeannie, her house burnt down basically. She basically had a structure left and nothing else inside. So we did an auction with all of our
Chaos and family and the Unrights. put the
all of our
auction on.
online family, we'll just call it that. And so all the money that was gotten from the auction was given to her to start help rebuilding. And so these are a couple of the items. This is actually by Jeannie herself.
And Allura, her daughter Allura.
Oh, and Allure. I forgot
Yes.
she
Yep.
sometimes like comes in and out.
So this doll is the very first one that they completed after the fire.
Yes,
This
so we
one's
got the
quite
very
special.
first doll
Yep.
that she made.
So that's that. That's pretty cool. And she's in display in our store. She's not for sale. Yeah, she's cool.
Right, and she's purple.
And she's
It's my favorite color.
And then
Purple.
from the family Unrights, Chaos and all of them, what is it?
Defaced.
Squeaks, Defaced, and Dead Boy. Dead
Little
Boy.
bit. There's all kinds of unrights.
But this is Dead Boy Unright's mask. And it's signed to Voodoo's. So we got his actual face.
Wow.
Right.
Dead
and it's
boy's
fun
face.
too because the mouth does move. Look at
Yeah.
puts it right.
Yeah, you can open the mouth and stuff. So yeah.
So it does literally.
That's awesome.
I tried it on though. My head's too small. I couldn't even get the chin to move. It was like it's so like
I have a small head too.
I know. So you put this on and your chin doesn't touch that
Doesn't
to even
touch.
make it go.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
just like
big
see
I
head
this.
have,
I go.
I have a
mine.
problem with wigs. Like wig caps are always too big for my
Ah.
head because my head's so small.
Yep, I can probably see
Now,
that.
this thing here, this became a thing when we had William from Twisted Critters on our show, I think, discussing a thong by a certain person.
The thong.
So, Sicken and Scurvy, Sicken, who's absolutely out of his mind,
That's
did
why he
a
drinks
TikTok
like 10
video
monsters
that
a day.
pretty much went viral with him in a thong dancing to the thong song. And so there was, when the auction was going on, they were talking about, well, we were talking a little bit about it on our show with William, but then when they were doing the auction, they decided to put the thong up for auction.
Well,
And guess who won?
well, it's a funny story because it was the auction. Scurvy had made a domed skull, kind of diorama type thing, and then Sicken donated his gloves that
His
he
first pair of gloves.
first pair of gloves, and William decides to come in and go, I'll give you $50 right now if Sicken throws in the thong. And then somebody else is like, will you sign it? And so Sicken's like, oh hell yeah, I'll sign it.
So it's actually signed in the crotch.
Yeah, it is signed in the crotch. But
Of course.
so when Sicken said yeah, so William says, okay, 50, I went 55. I was not letting the thongs go.
So the thong is in display in our curio cabinet in the shop. amongst
Right.
some of the other things that are in there. So
Yes.
those are just a few of the things that we bid on. You know, we had stuff that we put in the auction that was up for auction, but this, you know, there's certain things that we wanted as well, and so that was a good time. It was a great cause.
Great.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
awesome.
great.
MJ says you look like you were having too much fun with that thumb.
Yeah.
See, can't keep your hands off of it.
So
I'm
little,
telling
little
second.
bit of history.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun stuff.
Yeah. So that thong is like, yeah, a lot of history with that thong.
Right. Just have to show you the video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You go onto their TikTok page. I think it's on TikTok.
Yeah, it's on Sickens.
Yeah, Sicken's TikTok page. You can find the thong song. And it's hilarious, disturbing, but hilarious.
Right.
That's okay. I like both of those things
Right.
Well, yeah.
together.
I don't think you can do what we do if you don't.
No,
That's
you,
very true.
you got to be a little nuts.
I've kind of been on a mission to like read the most disturbing books that I can find right now, and there's actually one that I actually had to stop.
Oh, really?
I'm like, you know what?
That's got to be
I
bad.
gotta pause. It's
You're hitting that pause
it's
button.
called Hog. H-O-G-G.
Hog?
Hog.
Ooh,
It's bad.
Wow.
I do not recommend.
is it like a serial killer type of dude or thing? Or?
No.
No, really.
Yeah, no. I don't even want to talk about it.
I don't even want to talk
bad.
about it.
It's bad. So I don't recommend. I've read some other ones that are pretty
Right.
good, but that one,
So to our book nerds out there, not that one.
yeah.
Not a good one.
No, not a good one.
No.
I mean, unless you really, really want to be
Disturbed.
disturbed. It's disgusting in gross ways instead of like disturbing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're trying to be as gross as possible.
Yeah, it's more like a vulgar grossness than
Yeah.
yeah.
Almost trying to be disturbing just to be disturbing rather
Yeah.
than have
There's
like
no real good
a rhyme or
content to it.
reason. Or, yeah. There you go.
Well, there you go, MJ. Jen just gave you the answer.
What's the answer?
Sicken. MJ wanted to know how to spell it.
Oh. Yeah, put it on the big screen. Put it on the big screen.
Sin says he don't eat breakfast, so nobody can kill my cereal.
Oh, you got it! Yay! How precious.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Half the time, I never know what's going on because I'm trying to keep up with these guys, and then they'll post something. I'm like, what are they
It's a
talking
serial
about?
killer.
Serial killer.
Serial killer.
You know what's funny is I wrote.
I get it now.
I wrote a screenplay.
Yes.
I wrote a screenplay called Serial, like serial killers.
Nice.
Yeah. One of these days I'll get it produced. But it's a full-length feature.
Nice.
It's pretty sweet.
That would be awesome.
We're getting more actor friends. We're just
I know,
gonna
yeah,
have to
and you
start
should talk to
doing
Brian
our
about
own.
it, obviously, because he's got
Yeah.
production equipment and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh heck, shoot.
Yeah, so maybe, I mean, that's kind of how our corporate headquarters started out, Screencraft Studio, is me writing screenplays.
Oh, nice.
And then it evolved over the last 30 years into several things. But yeah, that's how Screencraft and all that came about, was me writing screenplays.
Awesome.
So, but we're probably getting close to the end here. Is there anything else you want to talk about? What's your Facebook or website or anything
Oh,
like
yeah, I
that?
haven't even said anything.
Right, come on.
Man, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at promoting myself. So my cosplay name is Sweets for a Sweet Cosplay.
Susan says, hi, Candy.
So-
Love your cosplay. Sorry, I interrupted. There you
Hi, Sue.
She's only thinking no.
Yay. So Sweets for a Sweet Cosplay, and I'm on like pretty much every social media thing you
Okay.
can find. So you can find me there, and then Nurse Candy has a page, but it's itty bitty, little tiny. I haven't really done a whole lot with it. But Nurse Candy has a page, my haunt character as well, and then you can always reach out on Awaken page as well because I'm on there too. Help manage that page.
I just reach out like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you're right here.
So have you got a cosplay show that's coming up that you're going to be at? Or?
The first one I have is going to be, well, you have the haunt event. I
Yep.
consider that
Oh, yeah.
a show.
Yep.
So I have the haunt event, and then I have something coming up in March.
She's got something.
where
You
the
don't
hell
know
am I
where
at
she's
March?
going to be, but... Well, I'm glad we
That's
can make you
something.
smile, Jen.
But, so yeah. I'll be around.
She's going to be somewhere in March. Watch out for
Right.
It's been a long day. But I always post stuff on my Facebook page,
Yeah,
so like keep up on my. If you want to keep up on my schedule, I post whenever I'm going to be on my Facebook.
There you go. So go to her social media.
I ain't got
Facebook
time for all that,
pages.
so you just gotta text me.
All right, I'll text you.
Go to her pages and stuff, and you'll find out where she'll be at with her cosplay. You can also come out to Awaken Haunted Attraction
Absolutely.
on February 11th. We'll all be out there. I'm assuming we're going to be out there.
I don't know. You didn't
Brian?
let me know. I don't know what's going on.
Brian, are we coming out?
I mean, you should.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm sure we probably will.
Oh yes, MJ, it's hilarious. Everybody needs to check out the second thong.
Did she?
TikTok.
Did she?
Yeah, she
find
just
it?
watched it.
Yeah.
It's
You'll have
hilarious.
nightmares tonight.
Never.
So yeah, we'll be at possibly out there, probably out there. And then you can catch us live again this Friday. We'll be in and out during the event on Friday the 13th. Sewer will be here. We'll have him on as a quick guest. I don't know how that's going to go. He's kind of insane. So we'll see how that goes. And everything else we talked about earlier. So just
Yep. So the close Friday the 13th and Sunday we will be on Sickening Scurvy Clown Show.
Yes.
yes, cooking delicious delectables.
Is it? Is it?
Right? We'll see. Like
It'll be
I
an
said,
experience.
the funniest one to me was when whatever they cooked was so thick and stuck in the pan that they hung it on the wall and it never fell out of the pan.
Yeah, and they
Never,
ate it.
and they ate it.
Oh, God.
So we have no idea what we're in for,
Yeah.
but it'll be fun. So I think that's it for the weekend, right? We didn't have
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
Saturday.
that's. I think that's it. Yeah, we're just working in the shop on Saturday. Then we'll be heading down south to their place on Sunday, and so everybody stay tuned for all the. other
Hi,
stuff
Larry and
coming up.
Trina, your brother.
Hey, bro. Hey. Hello. So we will be back on Friday, and we will be back on a Sickening Scurvy on Sunday.
On their page.
And then 2 weeks from tonight, we will have
Sin Miles,
Sin Mile in the house.
which should be a trip because he won't be here, apparently.
Who won't? Oh, he won't be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sin Mile will
See?
be here, but he won't be here.
Yes.
Yes.
Makes sense. I got it.
Yes. You got it?
I got it.
Okay, see?
Totally got it.
At least I had that
Got
one.
it.
So we'll see everybody soon. Thanks for coming on.
Yes,
tonight,
absolutely.
Andy.
Thank you.
It
Thank
was
you,
awesome.
everybody.
Everybody have a great night, great weekend, and
Creep it real,
there it is.
right? I'm coming at you again. This
Coming
is
at
my
you.
favorite thing. One of these times I'm going to have a remote control.
Well, then she's got to bend over in front of the camera.
That's right. Everybody likes the boob.